Hey, good day, good day. It is Worship L, and today on Raising High Live, we are discussing two ways to respond to anxiety. Anxiety is that constant worry or fear that can sometimes turn into fear, but the constant thoughts that continue to happen. And it can be about work, it can be about parenting, it can be about something that's happened in the past. It could be about a goal. It can literally be about just about anything. So if you find yourself having a lot of thoughts that are constantly going and going and going, sometimes out of your control, sometimes creating fear, you may be experiencing anxiety. Nonetheless, there are two things that you can do. Anxiety is the number one disorder in the United States of America, so you are not alone, and there is a way to take control back. So here are two simple things you can do. Number one, interrupt with gratitude. All too often, what's happening is there are these automatic neural pathways, or essentially like a highway in your brain that is automatic, just on autopilot, right? And so what's happening is when we get anxious, our brains automatically begin to think or respond maybe through a behavior or an emotion immediately, right? We might have an emotion, a behavior, or follow up thought that is in response to the anxiety. And what's important is that when we interrupt these things, we are impacting the way in which our brain is wired. So interrupting with gratitude creates a new way of shifting, but it also brings our attention over to something that's going to bring us more of a higher energy, right? Which is raising it high. It's going to bring us to a higher energy, a higher vibration, where we have some dopamine and serotonin and better chemicals going off in our brain that help us combat and calm down the body or the system that is responsible for the anxiety. The second thing we can do is to take a deep breath. You may do these things in combination, but taking a deep breath is another very simple way that you can do with inconspicuously without anyone knowing, right? So what you can do is take a deep breath, making sure you inhale with your nose and your belly is rising, and you're exhaling super slow exhales, longer exhales than most inhales, to help calm that system that is responsible for the anxiety so that you are able to think clearly. And by continuously using these two strategies or another strategy that you found helpful, you are creating new neural pathways and beginning to raise it high. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe to our page. We'll be right here again next Thursday on Raising High Live. Have a great day.